What is the age limit for this kind of service here in Australia? Hey, I'm Chase, a Perth-based bodyworker, companion and content creator specialising in sensual kind of massage for women and couples of all ages, shapes, sizes and limitations. And I'm here today with the stunning Jade Blair again for another video. And we're going to discuss what is the age in Australia that you can have these kind of experiences. So I'm going to throw this one to Jade to start with.
Yeah, so it does differ actually state and territory wide in Australia. Here in Queensland, where we are right now, legally to book a private worker and have these kinds of experiences, it's actually 16 because that's what the age of consent is here in Queensland. That being said, I don't know a single worker, I've never met anywhere in the world who would take on a 16-year-old. It's actually very rare, I've found, for them even to take them under like the age of 21.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see 18. The youngest I've seen is an 18-year-old on their 18th birthday, and I absolutely checked their ID. If anyone looks a bit young, they definitely get checked for sure, because we don't want, people who shouldn't be accessing our services. Like, we don't want that either. Every worker I've talked to is very diligent to make sure that only adults are around them. But I think the oldest was a very late 80s. And it was one of my favourite clients.
Really?
Yeah. He was great. He knew what he was doing. He had experience.
Orgasmic 80s. Love it. And I guess for me, the youngest I've had is 18 and the oldest I think is like late 70s. I didn't ask age because, I wasn't going to ask a woman her age, right? But as for Perth, from what I know, it's 18 is the legal age, and it's different in different territories. So make sure you look them up. But I think that it's just important that someone that is, 18, mature enough. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, they were 17 yesterday. There has to be a point where there's a cutoff point. It has to be a cutoff point. And even with offering massage, even if they just booked a normal non-spicy massage, I've still only said yes to clients after 18 because it's one of those things. If they want a massage, they can book a massage at a normal massage parlor and they can still have that kind of service. Is there anything else you want to discuss? Because you know a lot more of the technical legalities around the age. Is there any last words?
Yeah, it is really interesting and it definitely varies state to state, but I think most workers very much share the same sentiment, and I've heard a lot of ladies say that they won't even see people under the age of 21. You don't really need to be worried about under 18 seeing us. Like, we don't want that.
And I have seen and heard of some other women, people and men, that don't see over 40 or don't see, there might be a girl that's in her early 20s and she's not comfortable seeing someone in their 50s that are in the industry. We don't discriminate on age. And it's not that they're not discriminating, it's just they're not comfortable with that, and that's okay. We should only be seeing people of ages that we're comfortable with, because you don't want to not want to see someone in their 50s plus and then have someone lie about their age and say that, and it's just really awkward, and you've got their ID and they're older, and then it puts her into a position where she may feel unsafe. And it's just, I think the key part is if you do, hit up a provider and ask for these kinds of experiences, do ask what age are they comfortable with, or at least mention your age, because although doesn't bother us, it may bother someone else. So it's very important to sort of keep that social awareness for the provider as well.
Always honest communication.
And then you'll get someone that wants to be with you, and there is nothing more amazing than that. Otherwise, until the next video, I'm Chase and Jade.
Bye.
Ciao.